Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulihil kareem. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Ad-darsu thaminu wal-ishruna. So yesterday we started with this lesson, and I have explained to you about Arabic language. When a word comes and if any letter in the word contains any of these signs like Dhamma, Fatha, and Kasra, and if it is followed with the letter Vav or Ya, then this is not allowed. Like before letter Ya, Dhamma is not allowed, and before letter Vav, Kasra is not allowed. So when such a situation comes, like this one, Nasiya Yansa, I don't know how do you pronounce this. So there is Kasra on Sin before, and there is Vav after that. So this is not allowed. In this situation, when it is Vav, then you change the sign of a letter before that to Dhamma. Assume that Vav is a close friend of Dhamma and Ya is the close friend of Kasra. So in that case, it will become Nasu. And if it is another situation when Ya is the next letter and a letter before that is carrying Dhamma, and since Ya is close friend of Kasra, that's why that time the Dhamma sign will change into Kasra. So based on this formula, we can derive allowed and disallowed transitions. So from Kasra to Vav, a transition from a letter carrying Kasra to Vav, this is not allowed. Okay. On the other hand, the transition from Fatha to Vav, it is allowed. Okay. Now, for such a situation, which is not allowed, how will you change it? So you will change Kasra to Dhamma. So when such a situation comes, then you will change Kasra to Dhamma with Vav. Okay, and it is Vav. In this situation, Fatha to Vav, you don't need any change, so it remains like this. So there can be a situation in which Dhamma is there on a letter and it is followed by Vav. In this situation also, this is also allowed. And in this case, you don't need to do any change. You can leave it as it is. Dhamma with Vav. In another situation, there can be a Kasra on the letter before it, and then it will be followed with Ya. This is allowed. And in the same way, another situation in which Fatha is on the letter and it is followed by Ya, this is also allowed. So in both these two cases, you don't need any change. It remains like this. But there is another situation. You may get Dhamma over a letter and it is followed by Ya. This is not an allowed situation. Here you need to change, since the letter is Ya, so you will change the sign of Dhamma to Kasra. So you will change this way. Is this clear, brothers and sisters? This is very important to know. Okay, this is a simple rule that that is followed in Arabic language. Okay. Yes, you will see plenty of examples. I have not taken examples here because you will see plenty of examples today, inshallah, while doing the conjugation. Okay, so you will see plenty of examples. Don't worry about it. So basically, if you see these situations in which you don't need transition, you don't need to change, you don't need to remember them. Basically, you need to look for these two cases, from kasra to waw and from dhamma to ya. If you find these two situations, then you know what to do. And for that, these are the two situations. So even if you remember these two situations, that should be sufficient. So if it is kasra to waw, you will make it dhamma to waw. And if it is dhamma to ya, then you'll make it kasra to ya. Okay, that's how you'll do the changes. Okay, so these two situations, keep it in mind. Okay, these two situations, keep it in mind. Now, yesterday I took the example of Fael al-Madhi for dal and waw, da'wa, which becomes da'a. Why? Because both, if waw is occupying the lam position and if ya is occupying the lam position, then they become waw becomes alif and ya becomes alif maksura. Now there is an exception to that, which I'm going to talk maybe inshallah if we get time today. Okay, so I will take another example, which is ba, kaf and ya, bakaya, which is actually bakaya means he wept, but you will change it to alif maksura. Okay, so it becomes baka. So it becomes baka. So this is ya here. See, there are two dots below it. There is no dot below it. So this is alif maksura. So we will take the example of this. Baka is from bab daraba. Daraba yadribu. Okay, baka is from bab daraba. Daraba yadribu. So let's see the Madhi, which is baka. Hua is baka. What could be huma? I want you to give answers. Now it's very simple. Daraba yadribu. This is the bab, right? Remember this. Daraba yadribu. Now start making all the conjugations according to them. Okay, baka. Yes, it will be bakaya. It will be bakaya. Now, for whom I explained to you what is the rule. You take the hua version. Let's not hurry up, Siraj. Follow the process that I taught you yesterday. Let's take the hua version, baka. And what? How will you make it? You will say daraba if it is daraba, daraba, and then you say darabu. So this, imagine this is daraba. Now you have to make it darabu. So how will you say darabu? This is how it will make it. Baka yu. In place of ba, dad, there is ba. In place of ra, there is kaf. And in place of ba, there is you, ya. So baka yu. But the rule is with naqis, what do you do with whom? When when harfu illat, either ya or waw is occupying lam position, when it comes to hum, then you drop the lam kalima. You drop the lam kalima. When you drop the lam kalima, just delete this lam kalima. What do you see? Bakau. That is it. That's it. Bakau. Did you understood this yesterday, all of you? I think you are still confused. Huh? Is there any difficulty, brothers and sisters? Tell me now. It's better to understand now than. So this is this how. So this how you will find the home version. Okay. Once you find home version, Bakau. Now huma is what? Sorry, here, not huma. Here. Here is again. You take the hua version, which is again baka, and what do? You add the tanis to this, which is feminine ta. You add ta to that. Now this, when it is coming in the middle of the kalam, then this alif maksura will change into normal alif, right? But this is carrying what? What is the sign of this? This is sukoon. There is no sign on that. And there is no sign that is carrying sukoon. Okay, brothers and sisters. Now, in this situation, what is this situation called? Iltiqaus sakinain. So two sukoons, when they come together, you drop harfu illat. And harfu illat is alif. So you will end up into bakat. You will end up into bakat. That's it. Okay. So that is how it is bakat. Now it is simple. What is the huma version after that? Bakata, very good. And from hunna it is very simple. Daraba yadribu. Daraba, daraba, darabu, darabat, darabata, darabna. This is darabna. Darabna. What is the darabna? Lam kalima bakaina. Very good. Lam kalima is ya here. Okay, lam kalima is ya. So it will be bakaina. Are you understanding? Bakaina. What is next? Now it becomes simple. Anta. Bakaita. Antuma. Bakaituma. Antum. Antum. Bakaitum. Anti. Bakaiti. Antuma. Bakaituma. Antunna. Bakaitunna. Very good. Ana. Bakaitu. Nahnu. Bakaina. Very good. So this is how you make it. Baka means he cried. Okay. Yabki, we will see it inshallah after we will deal with Mudaare. We are only dealing with Madhi now. Okay, we are only dealing with Madhi. There is something I want to tell you. Now I told you that if the ya kalima, if ya is occupying the lam position, then and the an kalima takes kasra, then it is not changed. Okay, because I told you that if an kalima takes fatha, then I think I didn't told you that, right? Okay, anyway, I will tell you afterwards. So okay, let's take this exam. Noon, seen, and ya. Okay, this is Nasiya, which means he forgot, and ba, kaf, and ya, which is Baqiya. So basically, so I want to elaborate that rule which I told you yesterday, that when Waw takes the position of lam kalima, then it becomes alif. When does it becomes alif? When an kalima takes fatha. Remember that. And okay, but I'm going to repeat that again. But now, in this situation, here the an kalima is taking kasra, so you will not change the lam kalima. You will leave it as ya only. Nasiya, baqiya. Okay, brothers and sisters. So baqiya means he remained. Baqiya is from Bab Samia, Samia Yasma'u. Okay. Nasiya Yansa. Nasiya Yansa. Yasma'u. Mudaare we are not dealing now. Okay, Nasiya. Same rule will be applied. Nasiya and Huma version. Nasiya, very good. Now form the hum before I display. Can you make hum in your mind? That is Samia, Samia. It is Naso. Okay, let's see. Nasiya. So it is actually Nasiyu, right? Samia, Samia, Sami'u, Sami'u. So Nasi'u, Sami'u, Nasi'u, Nasiyu. Sorry, not you. Nasiyu. You drop the lam kalima. So you end up into Nasi and Waw. Is this allowed in Arabic? Kasra before Waw is allowed in Arabic. This is the thing I told you. These two things you have to remember. There is Kasra followed by Waw. This is not allowed. When this situation comes, this Kasra you make it Dhamma. This Kasra you make it Dhamma. Okay. So this is this situation. So what will happen? So you will change the sign of C to Dhamma. So what is the product? Nasu. Is this clear? This is Nasu. Did you understood this, brothers and sisters? or no? Okay. Siraj, Imran, and other sisters. Okay. Khalas. Nasu. This is how you will end up. So the home version became Nasu. Now, what will be the here? Nasiya. You put ta to make it feminine. What will it become? Nasiyat. This is a very simple case because there is no alif maksura or alif that there is a case of iltiqa sakinen or anything. So you are adding ta to that, so it becomes nasiyat. Huma nasiyata, very good. Hunna sami'a, sami'a, sami'u, sami'at, sami'ata, sami'na, sami'na. Sami'na. What is lam kalima here? What is lam kalima here? Nasina. Very good. Nasina. Yeah. Lam kalima is ya here. Understood, Siraj? Okay. Nasina. Now tell me, Anta. Nasita. Antuma. Nasituba. Antum. Nasitum. Anti. Nasiti. Very good. Antuma. Nasituma. Antunna. Nasitunna. Ana. Nasitu. Nahnu. Nasina. Very good. Don't worry, brothers. Brothers and sisters, there is some. It will require some practice. You will become expert. Now let's say. So I have taken a lot of examples for practice. Inshallah, don't worry. Baqiya. We'll take another example of Baqiya. Baqiya is also from Bamiya. Baqiya yasma'u. Oh, sorry, Samiya yasma'u. So Baqiya and Yabqa'u. Yabqayu actually, but it is Yabqa. We will go to Mudaare afterwards. Okay. Baqiya. Now you should make it. I am expecting all of you to make a correct form now. Okay. Who is Baqiya? Huma? Baqiya, very good. Hum? Make it in mind. Take your time. Okay, so someone said Baqaw, Baqu. Okay, two of them are saying Baqu. If you have paper and pen, you can do it immediately there. You can just do it, drop the lam kalima, and immediately you will arrive to that process. If you have, so in my class, you sit with paper and pen, brothers and sisters, or if you are in front of computer, do it on your Word or anywhere. So let's see. This is Baqiya. Okay. So it is Sami'a, Sami'a, Sami'u, Baqiyu, Baqiyu. Now you drop the lam kalima. And again you reach to this. Very good. So this is which situation? Again, same situation. E to wow. So you will change the sign of qaf to dhamma. So it is baku. So all of you are right, mashallah. Okay, that is how you can make in your mind. Okay, so it is baku. Now, here version. Baqiya, baqiyat. It's simple case because there is already a harakat there. Baqiyat. Very good. Huma, baqiyata. Now, hunna, sami'na. Baqina. Very good. MashaAllah. Anta. Baqita. Antuma. Baqituma. Antum. Baqitum. Anti. Baqiti. Antuma. Baqituma. Antunna. Baqitunna. Ana. Baqitu. Nahnu. Baqina. Usually, brothers and sisters, the people who teach Arabic, mostly the scholars, they don't do the conjugation for all these 14 pronouns. They don't do that. They mostly focus on muzakkar, muannas, singular, and plurals. Or ghaib, mutakallim, and for first person, all of them. But I'm doing this for you because I want you, for your practice. And usually, I remember when I was taking class in, I think, book one of the sisters, she's not coming now, she was asking me question why I'm giving with this who, with huma, hum, yaha. Why I'm giving this here? There is no significance of this. So these are munfasil damair and these are muttasil damair. So I did this in book one, these tables, so that you will remember munfasil and muttasil together in pairs. So, and I'm sticking to that. Why I'm sticking to that, so that you don't miss out. So I will continue like this. Okay. So now there is another example. Masha Yamshi. Masha Yamshi. It is from Daraba Yadribu. Again, for your practice. Masha is he walked. Masha means he walked. Masha, huma, huma, huma. So when Mashaya, Mashaya. What is the, I said daraba yadribu, daraba. All are taking fatha. So why it will become mashiya? There is no reason for it to become kasra, okay? Mashaya. Okay, now find out. What is this home version? Find in your mind or make it on your paper immediately. Then we will see which one, whose answer is correct. So Sister Sophia is saying Mashaw. So there are two answers. One is Mashaw, one is Mashu. Let's see. Mashaw and Mashu. Two answers are there. So let's take this. Masha. Now here, this is Alif Maksura, right? This is Alif Maksura. So when I'm putting it here, it becomes Masha and then also Waw Sakin. Iltiqa'u Sakin case. No, sorry. In this case, you will drop the Lam Kalima. So it will become Mashaw. Okay. I'm putting this Alif because it is Alif Maksur. As I told you, when there is a Fatha on Ain Kalima, it changes into Alif Maksura. So treat it as Alif Maksura in this case, okay? In certain situations, it will become Ya also. So here you will make it Mashaw, okay? So Mashaw is the correct answer. Now, what will be the Hiya? So usually this is the Hiya. Mashat. Let's see. Yes. So it is Mashat. Is this clear, brothers and sisters? This analysis is clear to you? Mashat. Next. Mashata. Mashayna. Mashayna. Mashayta. Antuma. Mashaytuma. Antum. Mashaytum. Anti. Mashayti. Antuma. Mashaytuma. Antunna. Mashaytunna. Ana. Mashaytu. Nahnu. Mashayna. Okay. Is there any difficulty in understanding Madhi? Before I go to Mudaare now, I think this should be sufficient. Okay. Let's go into Mudaare now. We'll go back to the first example. Da, Ain, and Waw. Da. It is from Nasara Yansuru. Now, this is the thing I should have showed you first. If Lam Kalima is Waw, and it is not Sakin, it is Mutaharrik, means it has Harkat on that. And if the letter before it is carrying Fatha over it, then Waw becomes Alif. This is the first rule I told you yesterday also, but I didn't told in this form because I want to give you step by step. I told you there is an exception. So this is the exception. I said let's go with the general rule first. Okay, now the exception is Vav will only become alif in Lam kalima when the letter before it is having fatha. Is this clear? Vav will only become alif if the letter before it is having fatha. Okay, now you tell me another part of this rule. When will ya become alif maksura? I told you that Vav becomes alif, ya becomes alif maksura. When will ya become alif maksura? In what situation? Use your common sense. So Vav will become alif only when a letter before it is taking fatha. So when will ya become alif maksura? Similarly, second part of this rule. Did you understood what I'm trying to say? Did you understood this part, what I'm trying to say? Yes, when the letter before it has fatha, but others, did you do it? That's correct, sister. So ya will, if ya contains harakat, actually, again, I have to change the fonts because this fonts, they do not give the two dots here. I will just change the fonts here. Okay, brothers and sisters. So this is the rule. Now, apart from this situation, if the letter before the lam kalima is not having fatha, then vav remains vav and ya remains ya, and they both will carry sukoon. Vav remains vav, ya remains ya, and they both will carry sukoon. Is this clear now? So let's take an example which I took yesterday, da'a. This was da'awa before, right? It was da'awa before. We made vav as alif because the letter before it is having fatha over it. That's why we made it. Okay. Now let's take the example of yad'u. How we formed the yad'u. Da'a means he called, yad'u means he calls. So yad'u is actually yad'u. Nasara yansuru, yansuru. The ain kalima and the lam kalima both are having dhamma over it. Yansuru. Okay. Now in this situation, is the letter before vav having fatha No. So this rule is not working. The lam position is not having ya, so this rule is also not working for it. In any other situation, waw remains waw, ya remains ya. If it is lam kalima and it takes sukoon, so yad'u became yad'u. Now it is clear? Okay. Now, okay. Now another example I could have given that example here, but I didn't give. Another example I can write here is this da'a was da'awa, which is Madhi. It was da'awa. Nasara da'awa. But before wa, the letter is carrying fatha. So this rule is working for it. This rule is working for it, so it became alif. That's why it became da'a. Okay? That's why it became da'a. Okay. If you know this, you can make all Mudaare now. Very simple. So you know how you come up with Yad'uu, da'a Yad'uu. Actually, it was Yad'uu, but since this is not taking fatha, then you have to make it sakin and you leave it as it is. Yad'uu, you will say. Understand? You say Yad'uu. So this is Yad'uu. Huma. Yansuru, Yansurani, Yansuruna, Tansuru, Tansurani, Yansurna. Yansuru, Yansurani. Sit with paper pen, you will arrive to the correct answer. Yes, mashallah, very well done. Yansuru, Yansurani, Yad'uwani. Yad'u, Yad'uwani. Now, whom you have to use this rule. The process I told you. What is the process? When you take this Yad'u and Yansuru, Yansurani, Yansuruna. So this will be Yad'uvuna. This is Yad'uvuna. But you will drop lam kalima. When you drop lam kalima, then it becomes Yad'una. Well done, brothers and sisters. Well done. Yad'una. Well done. Right. Yad'una. Is this clear? So this is Yad'una. Yeah. Let's take the example of here also. Sorry, I pressed here. Although I shouldn't have pressed mouse. Okay, it was by mistake I pressed. I was expecting your answer, but before that I pressed. Okay. Okay, Tad'u, very good. Huma. Yansuru, yansurani, yansuruna, tansuru, tansurani, tad'uwani, yansurna, yansurna, hunna, yansurna. Hunna, yansurna. Yeah, yeah, that's correct. Yadu, sorry. Did I say taduna? I said yansurna, right? Nasar, yansurani, yansuruna, yansurna. So it will be yad'una. Now, anta tansuru. Now, anta tansuru. Tad'u, very good. Tad'u, not tad'u. Antuma tansurani, tad'uwani. Antum. Now antum, the same rule will apply like hum. Here you reach to the conclusion of antum, you reach yad'una. Here this is second person. Tad'una. Anti. Okay, anti, you will take this tad'u and yansuruna, yansurina. This is yansurina. So you'll make it yansurina. Tad'uwina. Tad'uwina. So this becomes, you are omitting lam kalima. So you end up into tad'uina. Now this is allowed if there is ya and before that is dhamma. There is dhamma here and there is after that ya. This is not allowed. And this is not allowed, you change it to kasra. You change it to kasra. So what will be the ultimate product? No, Sister Sophia. Look at this cat. Sister Sophia, did you understood tad'ina? Yes, you are right, other sisters and brother. So look at this. This is not allowed. U to ya is not allowed. So you have to change it to e to ya. So this will become tad'ina. Is this clear or not? Tad'ina. Okay, good. Initially, you will go through that. After that, you will just make it like this. Tad'ina. Then, again, antuma. Tad'uwani, very good. Antunna. Tad'una, very good. Ana. Ad'u. Nahnu. Nad'u. Is this difficult, brothers and sisters? Are you finding it difficult? This method that I'm teaching, is this easy, or you find a lot of you have learned from other classes also, you find there is a better way to teach this topic? Yes, definitely, but it's like mathematics. Yes, it's like mathematics. Arabic is, if you are good in mathematics, you'll be good in Arabic, inshallah. Now, when we are dealing with Mudaare, we have to deal with Nasiba and Jazima also. And especially, we have been dealing with Lan from Huruf al-Nasiba, and from Huruf al-Jazima, we are dealing with Lam and La. La an-Nahi and La. Lan will give you the meaning in future, which is Huruf al-Nasiba, from Huruf al-Nasiba, and Lam will give you meaning in past, which is from Huruf al-Jazima. Now let's see the effect of that. Okay. Now before that, before I'm going to tell you about Nasiba, because Nasiba will make the Mudaare Nasab, right? So the Lam kalima will be taking the Nasab sign, Fatha sign. So the Lam kalima will take, you will pronounce the Fatha sign if it is actually having Ya and Waw. If it is actually having Ya and Waw. Because I told you before that in certain situations, Ya becomes Alif Maksura, Waw becomes Alif. So when the Mudaare ends with Alif Maksura, then Nasab is not pronounced. You cannot pronounce it. Understand? And when the Mudaare ends into Alif, then also Nasab is not pronounced. Okay? So if the Lam kalima is according to the rules that I have taught you before, like yesterday and today, if it is occupying Alif or Alif Maksura, that time the Fatha on the Lam kalima is not pronounced. Let's see some of the examples. Yad'uu. Now I want to make this as Nasab. Let's say I put Lan before this. So now is there a Waw here? There is no Alif. There is no Alif. So there is Waw here, though it is Sukun, but you have to make it Nasab. So in that case, you have to pronounce the Fatha here. So what? Lan. If I put Lan before it, so what will you say? Lan Yad'u. What will you say? Lan Yad. Lan Yad'uwa. Lan Yad'uwa. Because there is actually Waw. Lan Yad'uwa. Is this clear? Now let's take another example. Yabki. Yabki. Baka Yabki. He cries. Yabki means he cries. Now put Lan before it. What will it become? Lan Yabqiya. Very good. Lan Yabqiya. Now another example. Yansa. Nasiya Yansa. He forgets. Put lan before it. Put lan before it. So this is a trap. It is lan yansa. This is alif maksura here. This is alif maksura. You cannot put a fatha over it and expect you to pronounce it like yeah. No, lan yansa. Lan yansa. Is this clear? So this you will not pronounce the fatha over the lam kalima. You will not pronounce the fatha over the lam kalima. Understood? Okay. Is this clear, Siraj? Because you were saying different answer, that's why I'm asking you particularly. Okay, so let's do for yad'u, lan yad'uwa, all of them. Now when it comes to singular, you put fatha over it, lan yad'uwa. When it is huma or hum or hunna or other plural versions or dual versions, and you make the Mudaare into nasab, what do you do? What do you usually do? You remove what? Noon sign. Yes, you remove the noon sign. Now what will be the lan? So for huma lan, yad'u, yad'uwani. No, you remove the noon sound. I'm telling the normal forms, so it becomes easy for you. Yes, lan yad'uwa. Lan yad'uwa. Hum, lan yad'u. Very good. Yad'u. Ya, ya, lan, tad'uwa. Very good. Tad'uwa. Huma, huma lan tad'uwa. Very good. Hunna, yad'una. Lan yad'una. Okay, anta. lan tad'uwa. Very good. Antuma? Lan tad'uwa. Antum? Lan tad'u. Anti? Lan tad'i. Very good. Antuma? لا يا أنتما. No, this is Antuma. لن تدعوا. أنتن. You need to focus a lot, brothers and sisters. I know it's a new topic. You need to focus a lot. تدعونا. لن تدعونا. أنا. أنا. This is nasab. Yes. لن أدعو. نحن. لن ندعو. So لن يدعو means he will not call. Taking the meaning into future. Okay. He will not call. Inshallah, we will see the effect of harfu jazima tomorrow. Bismillah. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بارك الله فيك.